Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come to wise up on crypto. What a beautiful time it is to wise up on crypto. If you're just now learning about crypto, you're at the beginning of a revolution in technology. You're absolutely at the beginning of this journey up a mountain. And if you've been in it for a while, you also recognized, shucks, this is absolutely just the beginning. It's absolutely the beginning. If you've been around for a few years, you know that you've seen a lot of kinks worked out, and it's a market that's in its early stages of maturing, but so much is being done, so much to talk about. So welcome. We're here to wise up. This is an educational channel. We'll leave the links and resources in the description below so that you can do your own research and you can share that and wise up and start teaching your family and friends. Knowledge is power, so let's empower each other. We don't do too much technical analysis or talk about prices. This is long-term vision oriented macro outlook. Although we do have an understanding of micro market irrationalities and movements. As you can see, some things are going down and some things are going up. Markets correcting. Bitcoin was over 60,000 for a little bit, and then it took a little dump off, a little sell. I mean, not really in the world of crypto was it a major correction, but overall, you're seeing it hold pretty strong. How long will it maintain these prices? There's a lot of bullish sentiment in the news every day about more flight from fiat monetary systems, from institutional investment and retail, to moving into digital assets and cryptocurrencies. So might we see further growth this year, the year of the bull? Maybe so. However, things always grow in healthy ways. There's retracements. So to see a pullback come here in the next week or month or so, or sooner, that wouldn't be a surprise either. However, do your research, look at these projects, and at the end of the day, it is of my perspective and many people who are researching and learning about this new technology, that if you were to invest your energy and to be a part of these communities in their early stages, you look about a couple years, a few years from now, these are the next Amazons and Googles. These are the steam engines. These are the telephone, the Bell companies that are going to be revolutionizing the economy, because so much more is going on with blockchain and this technology than just Bitcoin. So with that being said, there are a lot of great projects that are coming about, a lot of great projects, protocols that have been around, and we look forward to talking about these different projects and wising up together. So today's special announcement, something that you are going to want to take a look at, ChainX. By the way, if I'm talking about a project, I'm either looking at jumping in, I've jumped in, and just assume that all of these projects that I would like to be a part of or see their communities flourish. We're not maximalists. We look at whatever protocols and people are out there working to help build these airplanes, these automobiles, build this new technology in a way that is accessible and that works. So wherever we see beautiful work being done, it's what a blessing it is to be at the ground stage and to do our best to support these projects. So that being said, bada bing, bada boom. What's going on with ChainX? ChainX is huge. It's connected to the Polkadot community. And well, let me just read it. Make Bitcoin more valuable. So for those people who are aware that there's some ways you can't compete with Bitcoin, it is what it is. It is, as Michael Saylor likes to call it, the apex protocol. However, Bitcoin, it needs help. There's been talk about Lightning Network as a layer to be built on top to help it be used by more mass adoption. And it has its issues and hangups. And the reality is that it falls short. And ChainX has set out to use the Polkadot infrastructure, and it's an older project. It's been around. They've been building. They're quiet. Love those projects that aren't flashy and don't spend a lot of money on marketing or advertising. You don't see it. But when you look at the connections they make, who they're working with, and what they're doing, it's like let our work speak for itself. And that's what this project is all about. So they're building an application, a Bitcoin layer 2 expansion, a digital asset gateway, and Polkadot second layer relay chain to realize cross-chain asset exchange, leading the new direction of Bitcoin cross DeFi. So they're absolutely creating a decentralized governance protocol that is secure and that allows for Bitcoin to enter into the world of DeFi cross-chain, not just wrapped Bitcoin on Ethereum, but you're able to move with the interoperability of the Polkadot network. Now, there's a lot of really, really great information to derive from. So you absolutely do your own research and read this site. But if you look at things like synthetics or RenBTC and the value that they've grown in the market and what they do by wrapping Bitcoin and then giving that as a bridge, as an asset gateway into the DeFi Ethereum ecosystem. Now imagine something being able to do that in a non-custodial, in a more decentralized manner, and doing it through the Polkadot technology, interoperable with many chains. So this is huge. This is huge. This is beautiful. And they absolutely go through the detail to explain the nuances of how it works. So I'm going to leave a link also to the white paper. They explain the tokenomics are brilliant and beautiful. You'll see that it's very deflationary. So you don't have to worry. It doesn't have the Dogecoin inflationary supply aspect to it. Let me see. Okay, the roadmap. Okay, so check this out. So if you've also followed, you can see the connections between RenBTC, synthetics. Look at those that wrap Bitcoin. But now look at Kusama and Polkadot and the growth and what's being developed on those chains. And ChainX is connecting, is working with these. They're really teaming up. When you look at blockchain projects, look at who's behind the project, read the white paper. What are they doing in the market? What's the utility? What are they serving? And then who are they partnering? Who are they working with? And, these are just ways to give yourself an idea. At the end of the day, it's all a feeling. It's all an intuition based upon as much research that you can do and understanding. We're all learning this together. We're all in this together. It's all brand new tech for everyone. So what a blessing it is. This is a cool project. ChainX, check this out. And I think I have a couple more things. Let's what's this? Oh, okay. So this is their little pitch platform. I think that's what they call it. Let's see, let's scroll to the top. And yes, this is their 31 pages. This is their actual white paper. The pitch deck is next. Okay, so this is their white paper, and their white paper goes into obviously the details. Let's go to the contents, the overall structure, the economic system, how the consensus algorithm works, how the digital asset gateway will perform, the Polkadot second layer relay chain, and the roadmap. Okay, so let me scroll through. This is what I was going to show you real quick. Let me first, you're going to read this whole thing on your own, but just to give you a quick, there we go. Let's see, is this page 9? Okay. Bitcoin financial platform, the layer 2 platform for Bitcoin. Bitcoin, with its market value reaching 470 billion US dollars, holds the key to the digital currency world and leads towards deeper blockchain breakthroughs, which indicates that Bitcoin is being re-recognized as a payment method, perhaps only a tip of the iceberg in terms of its full potential. So a lot of Bitcoin maxis, they're going to love this. And it's going to bring a new dynamic to Bitcoin maximalism, because here you have a reverence for Bitcoin's supremacy and being with a trusteeship and with the security and the innovation of the Polkadot with the Polkadot platform. ChainX, committed to the research of the expansion of Bitcoin's layer 2 financial platform, strives to promote Bitcoin's value flow, enrich its financial derivatives, and improve the hedging tools. So long-term horizon, this is just looking at value and what's out there in the market, but scroll through CoinMarket, look through the hundreds of things out there. And this absolutely, I would say, is a diamond in the rough. You know what? I would say if you look at cryptocurrency with 1 to 2 years, if you go 1 to 2 year time horizon, that's like taking charcoal and learning how to heat your home and cook your food with it, right? That's great. That's great. 1 to 2 years out, that's solid. Now, if you're looking at 3 to 5 years, that's what they call diamond hands, right? 3 to 5 years, that charcoal, you hold that charcoal. Now you're saying instead of heating my home with it, I'm going to make some diamonds. Then I'm going to go buy a better home, buy some firewood, whatever you need. Now, if you're looking 5 years plus, like you're looking at this, like people were looking at internet, the tech boom in the 90s, and you see how things are just exploding now. If you're looking 5 to 10 years out plus, that's steam engine hands, right? That's what you're saying. No. Forget coal making a diamond and forget coal heating my home. How about coal to power this new thing called a steam engine that I'm going to use to move goods and services and people all over the world and all over the country? So yeah, this is a new technology. This is a black swan is what they call it in financial models. It's historical. Historical outlooks tend to not benefit you because you're looking at a paradigm shift, a new paradigm. So if you're looking at historical models, then you're going to get left behind and not be aware of what's going on. So, okay, moving forward, the Bitcoin trusteeship, how it works. I wanted to scroll through. This is just a very well done white paper, very well done. They've been working on this for years. It's a solid project that's been one of the first babies of Polkadot, as I understand. So this is definitely for Polkadot. You want to talk about one of the most valuable layers on Polkadot? This arguably could be the most valuable layer built on Polkadot. There's a lot of fun launch, incubator, put money in, make money if the project does well. Those are fun and little neat little DeFi swap exchanges. But really, when you talk about a platform that is bridging the Bitcoin network and bringing it over to the whole DeFi of not just Polkadot, Ethereum, all the chains that can interoperate with Polkadot. This is huge. This is huge. So there we go. Okay, I already showed you the roadmap. I'm going back and forth. Let's see. There was something else. Okay. No, I'm skipping ahead. Yikes. I'm skipping ahead. Okay. So I told you about ChainX. I got one more surprise. Let me go right here. One more surprise. Bridge Mutual. If you've heard of Nexus Mutual, it was the first insurance on the blockchain, but it's highly centralized. You kind of need membership, AML, KYC. It's very kind of regulated for being in the cryptocurrency space, but it's great for what it does in offering insurance to other blockchain projects. So what is Bridge Mutual? Decentralized coverage. They've taken the insurance, what we need on the blockchain, insurance for different reasons. I'll scroll through and show you in a second, but this is decentralized insurance on the blockchain. This has the potential to be huge. And I bring this up because, and I'll leave these links as well below. You just do your research, look at these, but this is what you want to do. You want to kind of read what's going on in the market, who's building things, what's being built, what's been around, what are the layers, what are the use cases. Now, we've all known that there have been hacks. Pay just lost a bunch of money. Different networks have had rug pulls and exploitations. And what these insurance protocols are here to do is to help cover people from these losses. Just like in the United States, they have FDIC insurance for a bank. It's taking the state's insurance and creating a market founded and decentralized version. So it's beautiful. Take a look at what it's doing. I want to scroll down the advantages. Okay. It's on Polkadot, by the way. So another support, if you're bullish on what Polkadot's bringing to the table, Bridge Mutual, decentralized insurance on the Polkadot network. And yeah, a little surprise because they're going to be working with ChainX, just recently announced. Okay, their backers, shows their backers. I don't know too much about these backings, but let's see their partners. Umbrella, I've heard about Umbrella, Ferrum Network. Now, just because they've done well in a bull market and you hear about them doesn't mean there's still a lot. I don't know about any of these partners. I mean, Paid had an issue recently, but now that they're partnering with them, it may be to help insure them. So that's good news. This is good news that Paid has now looked for an insurance to prevent further issues. And we'll look at more of these other partners in the future, or do your own research and see what they bring to the table. Okay, so ChainX, bada bing, bada boom. Bridge. These are two just, from my perspective, my views, these are two home run potential grand slam protocols to follow. I would say that ChainX would be a little bit more blue chip less risky. It's been around longer. And when you look at the tokenomics and the white paper, Bridge Mutual is very, very new. However, when you look at what Bridge Mutual offers, what it's doing, I would say as far as innovation is concerned, this is something to keep your eye on. And check it out. They're linking up with ChainX to strengthen the security for the Bitcoin hosting. Wow. So this is like your FDIC for Bitcoin on Polkadot. Hello? Big deal? I think so. Big deal. So Bridge Mutual, take a look at what's going on with Bridge Mutual. Read what's going on with ChainX. This is exciting stuff to talk about. When you get into crypto, you get past the market caps, you get past the prices, and you start just kind of get interested in what's being built, what's happening. And then, you start looking at the value propositions in a whole new context. So this is exciting. When you see protocols and teams in the communities building bridges and working together, building bridges, pun intended, then those are bullish, and that's positive. It's checks and balances and more layers and more security as well for what you're diving into. Okay, strength in numbers in that aspect, right? Now, what I pull up, Bridge had a little PowerPoint presentation nutshell. This is what I want to scroll. Check this out. So this is their pitch deck. They say what they could have helped prevent. This is short, so I'll show. Bada bing, bada boom, a decentralized insurance platform for smart contracts, stable coins, wallets, and more. I forgot to say, they're actually talking about building a decentralized insurance protocol to ensure a stable coin on the Polkadot network. Whoa, hello. Big deal. Big deals coming forward as as decentralized finance, as blockchain, as our monetary institutions all mature and evolve and grow together to make room for this new technology. This is just incredible. All right, traditional insurance. They talk about how they compete with traditional insurance. That's like saying how traditional money competes with Bitcoin. I mean, clearly there will be some huge value propositions and efficiency gains using blockchain tech. So that'll be good to look at. But here, I want to scroll to this. For those who've been around or heard about some of the exploits and hacks and some of the risks when you're building out into new tech, KuCoin exchange hack, 150 million. The Pickle hack, 20 million. You've got Acropolis, a little under 2 million. Now, these things were patched. That's why they've got the money on the teams to help stop the bleeding if there's a problem and help patch things up the most they can. But when you get hit and attacked, it still hurts. And to be able to have an insurance protocol that can prevent, that could have covered these issues, that's huge. So no wonder you see ChainX and see others that are going to start working to build bridges with this amazing insurance protocol. So this is neat. And okay, coverage funds are invested on platforms such as Aave, Curve, Balancer, purchase coverage using stable coins built on the Polkadot network. Users can buy or provide coverage for smart contracts, stable coins, and exchanges. Stakers split profit and yields as reward. So it's decentralized. It's the stakers in the community that secure it and that will share in the rewards for the value it brings. Just a lot of cool stuff going on here. And then they talk about their growth potential. Who knows? So many things can happen. Next. Okay. What was this? I had something. Oh, pardon me. Their tokenomics. That's what this is. This is their tokenomics. And, you can see that they've got different amounts from the money that they've raised, the success of their launch. And they've got, because of what it is, it's being built and what it's doing. They've got a lot, they've got vaulted up and they've got the money coming out, whether it's for sales, operations. They've got different lockup vesting periods, some for a month, some for a few months. And then after the initial lockup, small percentages get paid out over time. So it's just nice to know that this wasn't designed for just a dump of coins on the market, that there are these vesting periods to allow for some security for new investors, new people coming in to help grow and build value. Investors, that's like in the old system. This is, you're not investing. This is just investing your energy, right? Okay, so we've covered ChainX. We've covered the special Bridge Mutual, a little bit about them. And okay, well, where do you find these things? Where do you find ChainX? Right now, you can go and So these are the markets. Go check out. If you go to CoinMarketCap and you hit their market, it's a great resource just seeing where you can find the different cryptos. And there may be others as well, but Hotbit, MXC.com, big one, Gate.io, and Who. So that's where you can find ChainX at the moment. Bridge Mutual is an ERC20 token that you can get right off of Uniswap at the moment. So, and you can see that Bridge is going through a little, some people are finding, but it's a baby. It's just so young. Or 1inch Exchange, which may have better gas fees. There's been an article recently about Uniswap having some issue with I don't want to say nefarious, but clearly the way the liquidity provision works and some, I don't know, it's a front running issue, but there's a way that orders, yeah, maybe it is a front running issue, but people are kind of getting sapped a little bit from what I've read. I'll do more research, but if they're, I like it when, if other exchanges can come up and force some competition, all it does is competition creates a healthier and more robust market, more secure. So check out whichever one gives you the better gas fee, the better rate. And that's great if you're interested in jumping in and being a part of the community. There's your research. We got a live stream every Monday night from 6 to 7. If you want to ask your cryptocurrency, DeFi, market, economic questions, we're all here to learn. If you want to share something, please do drop us a comment and tell us what you think we should look at and why. Until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste. And yeah, look forward to sharing with you as we grow our websites coming soon. Until then, who knows when, but we'll see you again and again.